Carol, thank you for joining me for this conversation about what is happening at City Sprouts.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. I'm so happy to be here.
Can you tell me the story of City Sprouts?
I can, and I'm happy to share this story. So, we are actually celebrating our 30th anniversary this year, and we were actually Omaha's first community garden. And we started because we had this mission to really focus on increasing access to fresh produce. And so we started with Omaha's first community garden where we provided fresh produce and what we have is you can come and take what you need and you leave what you don't. And we knew though that that just wasn't enough. And so we started providing educational opportunities and workshops. And we knew that that just wasn't enough. And eventually that kind of morphed into then our 6.8-acre farm, where that eventually led to us providing almost 17,000 pounds of fresh produce that we then distributed to area metro food banks. But a lot of people also don't know that we also have our food pantry. And our food pantry, yeah, I know a lot of people don't know about that. Our food pantry had over 700 grab and go lunches that we provided, in addition to providing hundreds of uh, meals for families in our area. We really believe that we need to empower our communities through sustainable urban ag, education, and creating equitable food systems. And so, what we're always constantly doing is we're always not only providing that fresh produce and providing our food pantry, but we provide educational opportunities to our gardeners because we want people to be able to not only learn how to grow their own produce, but what do they do with that produce once they grow it? And how can they go out to their own peers, to their family, their friends, their neighbors, and share that information?
Carol, with City Sprouts, you have a really important fundraising goal happening right now. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that question. So I came on here in January, and one of the things that really touched my heart when I started is that my window overlooks the food pantry. And I noticed that a lot of the people that take advantage of our food pantry are area seniors.
Mm.
And we know that of the people that we serve, 22% of the seniors that we serve live at or below the poverty level. And we also know that of the seniors that we serve, that the average retirement is just over $14,000. That means that a lot of the seniors are just barely hanging on. And one of the people that comes on a regular basis is an area senior who comes with her older doggy, and she'll come and she'll get her lunch, and she'll take her really old dog, and they go out into our garden and they eat their lunch every day, and it's just to me it's really memorable and it's really touching because they sit out there, especially on the nice days, and enjoy the garden and enjoy the sun. And I see them, walking around the neighborhood every day. And sometimes we do have lunch for them, and unfortunately sometimes we don't, because we can only have what we can have. We don't always have the funding to have lunch for them every day. And that's the goal. We would like to make sure that we have enough meals for all of our seniors for a 30-day period, and that would be $3,150 to ensure that we can feed all of our seniors for an entire month for our grab and go program. What a lot of people may not know right now is that it's actually a national health problem where our seniors are in isolation. It's a mental and physical health problem where they're isolated, they're lonely. And we want to get them out of the house, and we want them to come down to not just our food pantry, but we want them to come into our community garden. And our
Yeah.
community garden is accessible and it is beautiful. They can come and they can talk to our staff, or they can come and they can have community with each other,
Mhm.
because it is lonely to just sit in your house all day. But imagine being able to not only come out and chat with each other, but be in the sunshine and be amongst the flowers. And while they're there, they can come and pick some produce. and take it home. Or they can come and stay and participate in our programming that goes on later in the day. We just really want them out and about because we know that we can help combat those feelings of isolation